Hi, this is a short video about Ready to Rise, a self-advocacy and work readiness course. The audience for the course is primarily young adults who have never held a job in their communities and who have a significant intellectual or developmental disability. The course can be completed alone or with a group and a facilitator. For groups, facilitators can download a guide right here at the beginning. The course currently has 42 lessons and is based on the principle of microlearning. Microlearning refers to delivering educational content in small, easily digestible units, typically lasting between 2 and 10 minutes. I tried to adhere to Universal Design for Learning, or UDL guidelines, when creating the course, and the design model I used was a successive approximation, or SAM, which worked well because I'm a single developer working within a short time frame, and, in this case, I'm my own subject matter expert. Let's take a look inside. Our first few lessons are an introduction to the course and the facilitator guide, as you see here. We have an introduction video and what you will learn and how to use this class on both computer and a phone. My fellow students in EdTech will probably recognize this as an Articulate Rise course. I used Rise because I did not want a technical challenge and because Rise naturally outputs WCAG material that can be viewed very well on PCs, tablets, or smartphones. I tried to use quite a few images in this course to break up the reading a bit. I also enjoyed curating YouTube videos to help drive home the concepts. This is the lesson about disclosure. Even though my audience largely has visible disabilities, I thought it would be a good idea to include this lesson in case they had an additional invisible disability that they might not want to talk about. In this lesson, I tell 2 short stories, and I pose a question after each one. Should the person in the story disclose their disability? I also ask the learner to think of a disclosure plan that works for them. This is one of many multiple choice quizzes throughout the course. My learners don't need to take the quizzes in order to move on to the next lesson, and nothing is graded. They get a completion certificate whether or not they participate in activities. I wanted the stakes to be as low as possible so that learners can focus on what the material means to them, rather than being judged in any way. This is one of the interactions in the course. In this case, it's a sorting activity. I'm particularly happy with the lessons on self-esteem because I've noticed that some of the people I've taught this sort of material to lack self-esteem and self-confidence. Again, we find a video and stories or scenarios for the learner to think about. This is still a work in progress, but I've coded 3 badges into the course. This one is after the unit on self-esteem because I think that's important. If we go to the end of the course and click My Badges, we see that the Confidence Builder badge is fully shaded in. I try to pose as many questions as I can. I don't expect people to learn everything in the course and then run out and get a job right away, but I would hope that the people taking this course learn a little something about themselves and how they interact with the world. So we have everything here, including interviews, what people might be asked in an interview. We have a video of an app that helps people with disabilities make friends. We have a little bit about job development, finding out what people with disabilities like and what they might be good at. I encourage the people to make a dream job board by cutting out pictures or using a computer to help them. Here's a lesson on conflict. It's about what causes conflict, what it is, a few stories that people can hopefully put themselves into and ask themselves, how would I take care of this conflict? At the end of the course, people can download a certificate of completion and take a look at the badges they've earned. Thank you for watching and have a great day.